can do that. What's that? Yeah, I can do that. I'll be back when the sun comes up. In the morning. I did what you asked. I brought you food. What's that, huh? Alive? Why didn't you say so? Yeah, I can do that.
I'll be right back, Bubbles. I just gotta get some more water for my begonias.
What's that, huh? Bigger? How much bigger? Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Larry. Want to see something cool? Well, look at what we have here. A couple little pussies out for a nature walk. Empty your pockets, nerd.
Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
You're dead, nerd. Yeah, this is it. Huh? What's that? How many? Yeah, I can do that.
And so, yeah, that's when the wise and benevolent alien bear traveler gave me my superpowers.
But how did he give you your superpowers?
Wouldn't you like to know? No, I'm afraid I can't divulge that information.
I suppose that is just the sort of thing that someone like Blue Bandit could use against you.
I'll get him one of these days.
Let's talk about your superpowers. Super strength, for example. Some of your naysayers say that it's only semi-super strength.
That's an outrageous claim made by deranged comic book readers. Okay, so I'm not Superman, but I'd say the strength of 3 grizzly bears is stronger than any man in history.
Until Optimosis showed up a couple of years ago.
We don't really know how strong Optimosis is. To my knowledge, he's never been tested.
There was a Verrazano Bridge incident a few months ago. Pulling an entire school bus full of children from plunging into the New York harbor was quite the feat of strength.
Yes, it was. It's surprising what you can do when the adrenaline is pumping.
Do you know Optimosis?
You know, we like to keep patrolling our own parts of the city, but I did bump into him a couple of weeks ago. He was having a run-in with the Lucky Legion. I was able to help out.
I heard about that. They ended up escaping, didn't they?
Well, they certainly earned their moniker, but we did manage to thwart their plans.
What was Optimosis like?
If this is a profile on him, I'm pretty sure he'd be happy to speak with you.
Of course, I apologize. We were speaking about your superpowers? Let's see. We covered your super strength, very impressive. Gravity-defying, leaping ability. Tell me about your super healing powers.
What is there to say about the powers that the benevolent alien bestowed upon me, including highly accelerated healing? But I'll tell you what, it's no walk in the park. That kind of bone and tissue replication is incredibly painful. On top of that, it's not as fast as you might think.
That explains your absence after trying to keep the speeding semi last year.
That was about the worst week of my life. What can I do for you, Walter?
Begging your pardon, sir, but your 4 o'clock is here.
That's all the time we have today, Miss Long. Unfortunately, the job of a superhero was never done. Well, that was a load of bullshit.
Once you bring up that shit with the semi-truck.
And Optimosis saving that school bus on the Verrazano. It was a goddamn short bus, for Christ's sake. Not that impressive. I'm tired of that guy stealing all my clients.
Speaking of clients, should I show in your 4 o'clock?
Sure, thanks, Walter. Hi there.
Thank you so much for agreeing to see me, Mr. Nightbear. It's a great honor to be here. My name's Larry Novak. A very prominent individual needs to be brought to justice.
A prominent individual, you say? And who might that be?
Nick Houston.
International playboy Nick Houston?
That's what he'd like you to think. He's actually an intergalactic criminal. He traffics in human beings. Serves them up to an 8-foot alien psychopath bear named Dr. Gorg, who's developed a taste for human flesh.
An 8-foot bear named Dr. Gorg? That's quite a claim, Mr. Novak. And how exactly did you come across this information?
We grew up in the same town. One day, I must have been around 8, we got stopped by Corey Minor, this big bully that everybody's afraid of. Nick gave him a gut punch and ran off. And of course, Corey took off after him. I couldn't run as fast as them, so I climbed a tree to get a better look at what was going on. Nick ran to a cave and a giant monster came out and grabbed Corey and dragged him inside. He was never seen again. I was scared out of my mind, and I stayed up in that tree for hours. Nick came back with a couple other people, and they suffered the same fate as Corey. And then the spaceship, it came right out of the cave and flew off. After a while, I climbed down and I went up to the cave entrance. I thought I'd gone crazy, but I found a gemstone and I put it in my pocket and walked home. I always held on to that gemstone. Then, a couple years ago, the thing started talking to me. It gave me visions, and I learned about Dr. Gorg, who went on to destroy an entire planetary system, all because Nick helped him escape justice. These messages came from a peace-loving civilization called the Celestricons.
Do you have any proof of this?
But last month I was able to get footage of him delivering a load of human cattle for Dr. Gorg's consumption. Here, take this too. The Celestricons showed me how to make it. It opens a portal directly into their high-security penitentiary. Just throw in Nick Houston and your job is done. Easy peasy.
Yes, easy peasy. How you doing, Larry?
Nick, you're a Nightbear? How did I not see that?
I take it this is footage of our delivery to Dr. Gorg last month? We've been making those deliveries for years. Why turn on me now?
I wasn't lying about the gemstone or the Celestricons. They want you to pay for helping out Dr. Gorg.
Well, the Celestricons are going to be disappointed. I suppose about now you're wishing you'd gone to see Optimosis instead.
Funny you should mention that.
You're Optimosis? How did I not see that? Wait a minute. Why come to me at all?
I couldn't do the deed. We've had too many good times together. I mean, that weekend in Cabo alone.
That was a hell of a weekend.
I deliver you to the Celestricons, and I get to go on being a superhero. Hell, maybe I take over deliveries to Dr. Gorg on the side.
Well, I'm not going willingly.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh shit. The landlord ain't gonna be happy about that.
How the hell do you afford this place anyway? My hideout is shit compared to this.
I dress up as the Blue Bandit on the side. And when I need a quick win, I put Walter in the suit and kick the shit out of him for a little bit. He squares away and I look like a hero.
You're your own archenemy? How did I not see that?
It was nice knowing you, Larry.
Not so fast, Nightbear.
You're the Lucky Legion? How did I not see that?
Time to say goodbye, you son of a bitch. You idiot. That's no portal.